We got a drunk Amish guy passed out in a buggy. Hey! Hey! Wake up! He'll go home. The horse knows how to get home. I'm gonna see if I can get in front of him and slow down.
We might have it stopped. Nope. Disregard. He just rammed it into my car.
Recently, there's been some debate about people falling asleep behind the wheel of self-driving cars that are not fully autonomous.
On I-90 near Boston, alarming video that state police say shows extremely dangerous behavior. A man and woman both apparently asleep in the front seat as their Tesla seems to keep driving, presumably in autopilot mode.
A few videos have been posted over the last few years of people passed out cold behind the wheel of their self-driving cars. And the behavior has certainly proven to be deadly, and many people have learned the hard way that these cars are not fully autonomous. But today we're looking at a police interaction with a driver behind the wheel of the original self-driving vehicle that also was not fully autonomous. Horse and buggies are still widely used in the Amish community on public roads, and unfortunately it's not all that uncommon for Amish youth to get drunk, fall asleep, and let the horse take them home.
This is what we deal with. Drunk Amish kids. Hear them coming from a long ways away. Apparently he's just going through a breakup. Rather sad music.
The horse does know the way home, and most likely it'll get you there, but it's still not entirely safe as the horse doesn't recognize stop signs or traffic signals. But of course, there's no situation so bad that it can't be made worse by the presence of a police officer. And with that, we go to today's video brought to us by Cleveland Area Body Cam on YouTube. A deputy with Ashtabula County Sheriff's Office in Ohio was called to assist Orwell Police Department with a low-speed chase of a horse and buggy.
Hey! Hey! Wake up! There's a Bud Light can sitting in there and he passed clean out.
That's what he did to me.
He'll go home. The horse knows how to get home.
I don't even know if this is my car. I found him outside the village.
The deputy and the officer laugh at this situation because it's certainly more funny than it is dangerous. 21-year-old Nathan Miller was behind the reins of the buggy, passed out, allegedly drunk. At this point, Nathan is about a mile away from his house, and the deputy states that he knows that the horse will get him home safe and sound. As you could see, when the buggy went by, it was going slow enough that anyone with any sort of athletic ability could have jumped aboard the buggy and pulled the reins to stop the horse, if they really wanted to stop it. But as the deputy stated, he also knows that the horse will get the man home safely. But the deputy decided that since some type of accident could occur, he'll just cause an accident.
418. He's eastbound on Bogue, B-O-G-U-E. We got a drunk Amish guy passed out in a buggy. Staley and Bogue Road. He just turned eastbound on Bogue. And I yelled at the guy when he rode by. There's a Bud Light can sitting in the damn buggy. And I hit the side of the buggy and hollered at the guy. He's passed clean out. He's slumped over. No, I mean, I'm yelling, whoa, 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 and no.
Unless you get a hold of the reins.
117, that's for
Do what?
417. 396 in arrow.
Do what? All right, bye.
239.
He's got a body cam going, but for his own personal enjoyment, he takes out his phone to take pictures, most likely to share with friends. Because the truth is, this is funny.
I'm gonna see if I can get in front of him and slow down.
We might have it stopped. Nope. Disregard. He just rammed it into my car.
Hey! Stop your horse! Stop your horse! Stop your horse! Get your horse!
Look, I'm not saying Nathan is right here, being possibly drunk and certainly passed out in his buggy. But it seemed to me that there really wasn't any danger until the deputy got involved and caused an accident. Now Nathan is sporting a big gash on the back of his head from that speaker box that flew forward and hit him when the deputy tried to run the horse and buggy off the road, causing a crash.
Okay, grab the horse so it doesn't do any more damage, please. It's rammed it into my car already. Watch yourself. He's coming around to grab him. I don't want him backing up and...
Go ahead.
All right, get him over here. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21.
We have
Well,
a buggy stop.
for right now, until I can determine on who you are, let me see your hand. I'm gonna detain you.
Why are cops so ridiculous? You need to articulate things properly. You don't have a right to detain someone because you don't know who they are. Now the officer does have reasonable suspicion to detain this guy, but it would be for OVI, operating a vehicle intoxicated, not because I don't know who you are. Previously, under Ohio statute, for a vehicle to be defined as a vehicle, it had to be motorized. But in order for state agents to be able to go after the Amish, the Ohio state statute was recently changed to say that a vehicle does not have to be motorized to be considered a vehicle.
All right.
All right?
Yep.
I saw...
Bleeding from the back. Bleeding? Yeah.
Where?
Okay. You fell hard on the buggy. I did.
All right, come on.
418 SO4.
Just leave him right there. No, leave him right there.
Move your car forward.
No, just hang on.
Yeah, hit your car more. That's it.
Just hold him. Don't let him move.
You start at 29 for a head injury for the driver.
What you got in your pocket? You got anything that's gonna stick me or poke me?
Shouldn't be. No, I got my wallet, change, wallet.
Right.
Okay. Well, how do you guys normally keep them from moving?
Move the damn car. Move the car. I mean,
49, that's affirmative. We were on 19. When they called, they had to stop.
Well, I gotta get him in here first, then I can move it.
Okay, yeah, 17 here for code 4.
my brother's horse. I know where.
Sorry, revise your last year, broken.
I'm getting there. I had to deal with him first. Settle down.
The Amish neighbors are trying to get the cop to move his car because it's guaranteed that at some point the horse will move again, causing more damage. But cops don't understand nature. The only thing they understand is their ego, and this cop thinks the horse should just submit to his authority. This reminds me of the story of the sheriff who showed up to a farm to search it for drugs. The farmer politely informs the sheriff, "You're welcome to search anything you like, but just so you know, I never go on that back corner of the property." The sheriff slams his badge down on the table and says, "You see this? This says I can go wherever I damn well please and there's nothing you can do about it." The farmer nods and goes back to his chores while the sheriff searches the property. Sometime later, the farmer hears screaming from the back of the property. He runs to the fence and finds the sheriff running through the field with the farmer's bull close behind and gaining. The farmer yells out to the sheriff, "Show him your badge!" Many cops seem to get so tied up in their perceived authority that they completely lose their grip on reality.
Got one detained. Break for Ohio ID.
Copy, one detained.
I got around him and had him stopped. And he stopped in the road. And then when I got out, he went to go around me and just rammed it right to, and he got busted his head and fell out in the damn ditch.
What's up here? Pause? Good boy.
Have any of you ever driven a horse? No. Well, I'm just saying that sometimes you can't control a horse. I'm just saying that.
Not when you're sleeping.
Was he sleeping?
Oh, he's passed out cold. We're running the siren. I'm banging on the side of the buggy.
There's a beer in there.
Okay.
He's drunk as shit. There's beer still in there.
I didn't know. I wasn't home. I didn't know he was doing any of this, so that's understandable. Where did you come from? I was on the way home from my girlfriend's place. Okay. And we just happened to, we just live around the corner.
Goddamn Amish buggy.
We had to jump.
I was banging when he rode by.
We had to jump up there and grab the reins and like take it.
That's why I stopped right here, and I was walking back to grab the reins, and it fucking took off. I had it stopped.
I know by their license, whatever. I know it's
You would have had to freaking grab that freaking.
He was stopped. He hasn't moved. I pulled mine up.
It was all over the back.
Oh shit, maybe puke, I don't know. And I started walking around the corner of the car to grab the reins, and that's when he fucking took off.
Dude, I would have stopped here, man.
You couldn't catch him. Every time you get beside of him, he'd freaking speed up.
This guy's supervisor is trying to tell him that he messed up, but he's just not hearing it. He even lies, saying that the buggy was going too fast to jump on and grab the reins. But I don't know, maybe this deputy weighs 400 pounds, in which case the buggy probably was going too fast for him to be able to jump on and grab the reins.
Morning. Well, I was working on a motorcycle crash, and now I'm in one. Orwell got behind him.
Okay.
I pulled up at the intersection of Bogue and whatever that next Staley or whatever.
Yeah.
And when he drove by, he just slumped over past clean out, and I'm banging on the side of it.
Yeah.
He don't move, so I get in front of him and slow, and the horse stops.
Right.
So I'm like, cool. So I hop out, and I'm gonna grab the reins, and whoa, don't go.
Yeah.
And he starts taking off and rammed the buggy right up in the ass of my, look.
Jesus. There's puke all down the back of the buggy.
I got him thrown in there. I got a squad coming to check him because when he jerked it to go, it flung him out, and he's got a little beep in the back of his head.
He's like a mile from his house.
Yeah. Almost made. They're chatting me. Orwell's in pursuit of a buggy. I'm like, no effing way. And they're like, no shit. Yes, he is.
What do you guys think? Who's at fault for this accident? I'm gonna go ahead and say that I think Nathan screwed up. And then the cop made it worse. Remember, there's no human situation so bad that it can't be made worse by the presence of a police officer. Back the blue until it happens to you.